seconds. Here's McAvoy to the middle, right of the net, shoots, tapped just wide by Saka, 13. McAvoy, around a check, centered, they score! With 6 seconds left, Pavel Saka stumps it home. Bruins victorious in overtime over the Senators, 3-2.
Well, the Bruins are in Toronto for an original 6 matchup without some key names in the lineup tonight. They're trying to make it 6 wins in a row, but facing a Toronto team that's played very well themselves. With that, we're going to welcome you to Bruins Breakaway Live, presented by Granite City Electric Supply with Billy and Barry. I'm Sophia. Guys, a very big weekend. Of course, we've been talking about it all week leading up to it. The Hockey Hall of Fame ceremony is happening. Big Z is there. So we're definitely going to give you guys coverage of that. We're going to look back at Z's career just to set up the show. But of course, we're also going to set up this matchup against the Toronto Maple Leafs. And Andrew Raycroft is reporting, you guys. He had a chance to talk to Zdeno Chara. He's going to be there covering that. Let's hear from him ahead of the big day.
Yeah, I've seen most of them, probably not all of them, but again, we had such a tight group of players, and we became so close, and we played for each other. We were such a good team, and I think I wouldn't be standing here if that would not be for them. And it's a team game, and they all have some contribution for my success, and I can't thank him enough.
All right, we're definitely going to let you guys get your thoughts on Zdeno Chara throughout the show, but let's get to this Bruins game, who are riding a 5-game win streak. These are their numbers during that win streak. Lots of improvements there. Yeah,
it's been significant. It's optically, it's more, to me, it's even more important just visually watching them control the neutral zone better, understand the defensive zone better, eliminate chances better, help their goaltenders see more predictable shots, all that stuff. And they're getting depth scoring, overall depth scoring throughout the last 5 games.
Yeah, layers, structure, they're more connected, Billy, to your eye comment, and specialty teams have been much better. Secondary scoring, goaltending has been well. So right now, everything's heading in the right direction. They're learning how to win the close games, where early on in the year, they were kind of finding ways to lose those games. Yes, and when you say close, we're talking about 10 one-goal games for the Boston Bruins. Our electric player is presented by Granite City Electric Supply. Electrical contractors get free overnight delivery almost anywhere in New England with the GCE night train, and it is Charlie McAvoy. His efforts throughout the game, but in OT, double, triple efforts, puck possession, as we see here, for Zacha to score that OT winner. But the Bruins are without him tonight, guys. Family issues, family matters, so we're thinking of him. And we're seeing him in overtime here. As we talked about it Thursday, Billy, a beast, where he was able to take this puck with puck possession, protecting it, just missed Zacha there, and he goes, okay, I'm going to come all the way around again. I'm going to protect that puck with that left leg, take it to the net. I'm going to find Zacha. No, it's right behind him. 6 seconds left, big win. He was very well. He and his defense partner, Zadorov, were very significant in that win. Yeah, there was a shot of the coach. I mean, here, this is like a little kid in a game. Not once, but I'm going to do it again twice. I don't know if the coaches, Steve Spott, associate head coach, drawing up stuff there, talking during the timeout. I don't know if it was, hey, Charlie, go around twice, go around the zone, go young blood for us here, But regardless of that, you could absolutely tell the millisecond he touched the puck after the faceoff was won. You could tell, I've got it. Yep. I'm going for it. There was a different level of intensity and a different level of determination, Barry, as soon as he picked it up. And you could feel it. You could palpably feel it that he was going to try and make something happen. And as a Bruins fan, that's what you want him to be doing on a nightly, regular basis, taking charge of the hockey game. Again, we are thinking of him. Hopefully everything is okay, but he is out of the lineup tonight. We did discuss how the Bruins have been playing well, but so have the Toronto Maple Leafs. 3-game win streak, winning 5 of their last 6 games, 4.2 goals per game. We have Razor ringside at Scotiabank Arena and in Toronto all weekend.
Razor, we know the rivalry, the DNA of both of these teams, but this Bruins team especially that beat them in the postseason over the last decade is very different. But I imagine both teams are still going to want to set the tone. A huge game for both sides tonight.
It is a huge game, Soph, and it's playoff-like early in the season with the Atlantic Division and the Eastern Conference being as close as it is, with both teams coming in as hot as they have been. You just mentioned the Toronto Maple Leafs only won 3 of their first 8 games. They've won 3 in a row now. They've gotten themselves over NHL 500. And there are 2 different teams, but they're 2 teams getting ready for a big matchup on Saturday night. Coach Sturm's talked about it. Alex Steves talked about it earlier this morning.
Probably had a little bit of slower start, but if you look at them now, they're back to their identity, the way they want to play, and it's going to be a challenging night for us, especially with a few guys out. But I'm very confident the way we play right now that we can hang in there. But it's definitely going to be a big one for sure.
Some of the best years of my life, honestly. Like I still text with some of my buddies, mainly from the Marlies, every day. I never expected to get so close with guys as I did in college, where we do everything together. But 4 years on one team's a long time at this level, and really just made some unbelievable friends and teammates, staff members. I love this city, good food, good people, and all that stuff. So I absolutely loved being a Marley and loved being a Leaf, and it's good to be back. It feels weird going back to the hotel and not my apartment right now, for sure. But it's going to be a good night.
I know Billy heard all about that good food comment. I know he knows Toronto well when it comes to the food scene. But back to the Toronto Maple Leafs and the problems they could give the Bruins is 5-on-5 scoring. With Mitch Marner in Vegas now, they have a different lineup, a different look. The power play's really struggled without 16, only 11.8%. They're clipping at 31st in the league, but 5-on-5 scoring's going to be a huge key for Alex Steves, Marco Sturm, and the rest of the Bruins tonight.
Razor, enjoy the atmosphere. You played for both those teams, so enjoy that game. We're going to hear from you a little later on. You're going to go one-on-one with Andrew Peeke. We're going to take it back to the studio here, guys, and we have some news on some roster moves that were made because of injuries. So Elias Lindholm placed on injured reserve, so much more serious than we thought, even though it did look bad. Alex Steves recalled from Providence because Casey Middlestat suffered a lower body injury in Thursday's game.
Well, yeah, just so we're clear, the reason that they made a call-up. They already had Vialna. Was because of this hit on Middlestat. And it looked to me like a Charlie horse above the knee, which is brutal for anybody who's had one. Even a small one stinks, Barry. It absolutely does. But so Lindholm, the reason he goes on IR here, is it's because he's long-term. They were just waiting to use that roster spot.
I see.
So basically Steves is called up because Middlestat's getting hurt, too.
Yeah.
We don't know the situation, but we know that he's out, and this is what we surmise.
Yeah, right in that second period. Remember, Billy? We were standing right there.
Yeah, and here's Steves. Beecher also out now, too, after he was hurt. Alex Steves comes up from the P. Bruins. They were in Cleveland, Barry and Sophia, so wasn't a long trip at all. Not a long trip from Boston either, but they were there. He didn't play yesterday for them. They won, by the way, 2-1. He has the history in Toronto. I wonder if that played in it, or if it was more just about a left wing that they need and a guy that I think is willing to. He can score. There's no question he can score. He's known in the American League, but also I think they need the grind mentality.